The stock market is rigged and we are back. Right now you're looking at the new beta for our live/historical feed. And the one thing I want to hit in this video is how you can use On Fire to trade. So the rigged system is TKO, tradability, needs an E here, K, Komodo, all these stats, and then On Fire. What could happen, what has happened, and what is happening. So when we're looking at Friday at 9:37, you are getting On Fire for Tesla, meaning an alert returned 100%. You get another one right here at 9:42. So let's go look at Tesla and see how we could have used On Fire to trade it. We'll also cover NVDA in this video. Let's go. So we're looking at Tesla here, and 9:37 is when we get the On Fire alert, notification, event, whatever you want to call it. That's right here. You'll notice that 1 minute later, at 9:38 and 41 seconds, we get a bull bomb. If you followed the price action, your max gain, 111%, never lower. And then we go up here, pushing from the third to the fourth strike, 217.50 to 220, and it comes back down. Now this is scary to trade. It's terrifying, and I'm not going to sit here and pretend like, oh, this is easy when it's moving that fast. I mean, if you got in down here, you probably sold right here and made a huge mistake, but it happens. Don't feel bad. The better trade after the pullback, what happens? We break below 217.50, we break below 215, and then this is an awesome, awesome trade. We took this, we posted it in the Discord, didn't hold long enough. It goes for 189%, and that's with virtually no drawdown on the way to the 217.50 strike. We sold right about here because we got scared. Stupid, but it is what it is. Looking at this, the one thing to remember here, guys, is this is an up move, obviously. And when you're just sitting here at the strike, unless volume is spiking with it, it's probably going to come back down. And what happened after that, this is like crazy. The score for this thing, 36,441. So approximately $40 million in bearish flow. They knew, right? They knew 14 minutes, it runs to 135%, 150 if you use KTR, and then eventually you get practically nothing because they flatlined it the rest of the session, and that was it. So the important thing, said that a few times, 9:37, we're looking at Tesla. If you took this at 9:38, as soon as it came in, you were able to get 111% max gain. But really, you're just watching it, waiting for the pullback, and boom. Awesome, awesome trade. The Tesla bull swing, baby. Next, let's go back to NVIDIA. 9:53, On Fire, bullish, price is going up. 9:53 is right here. And what you'll notice is, we've ramped up basically 1.5 strikes, pushing towards 124. You want to wait for the pullback, right? And if you took the pullback right when we bounced below 123, I mean, look at all of the bull bombs there. Let's just look at the bulls only. I mean, there's a ton. This thing's flying up. And if you take it, when we get below the strike, perfect entry. Even then, chasing here, probably made a decent amount of money. Yeah, 103%. But when this thing gets to 125, which is the third strike, 3-strike rule, people, it comes back down. Following the price action, below 123, you could have taken this one, probably get out here when it doesn't push to 124. But there's no reason why, when this is coming in, you're like, hey, let me take that around the strike. And it was easy. But what you want to remember at the end of the day on Fridays, especially OPEX, and like every major chart looks like this, sometimes they take half the session off. Nice move, slow grind, and then it's just ping pong at the strike of 124. Now, there are two ways you could have gone about this, right? Because TKO. Got to look at Komodo as well. Look at these two alerts right here. They're big bears. That means the win rate is high. Let's scroll down and find them. 1021. Look at these two alerts. 75% win rate with edge. That is a trade that you want to take. Even though the 30-day isn't strong, historically, 75% of the time, you get 100% or more. Now, on the first one, 125 strike, you're getting that right under 145%, 8% drawdown in 10 minutes. Now, the second one, because you're buying 124 and it's close to being in the money, had a significant drawdown of 28% in 5 minutes. But the great thing is, we provide you the range to trade this thing. So look at KTR right here, 0.65 to 0.71. If we set our bids at 0.65 for the 124 put, we fill in 5 minutes and 10 seconds. Now the low here was 58 cents. So going from 65 to 58 cents is about minus 11%. Well within our comfortable margin of error of minus 20%, especially when we're shooting for 100% returns. If you traded it using KTR, getting in at 65 cents, your max gain goes from 128.78% to 183.08. That's great. And the last thing to add on here is just knowing when you're late. All right, you move from 124.73 to 124.19 in 4 minutes, right? PS 580 to PS 4.35. The down move has already started here. So if you miss this one, we can get into the next, but we want to use KTR. Will it always work like this? Obviously not. But these are the two alerts from Friday where the win rate was over 50% and the p-value was edge. 2 for 2, you can't beat it. Stock market is rigged.